everybody, it is I, Hellgear. I got this interesting box in the mail. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember getting anything from the mail today. So, I began to open it up. And as I opened it up, I found out exactly what it was. That's right, folks. To those of you who know about Edmund McMillan making his Binding of Isaac 4 Souls card game, he actually did another one called Tapeworm. So, what's this one? Okay. Multiple boxes. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. I got the Not Safe for Work edition, so you don't get to see that one. Alrighty. Where's the Safe for Work stuff? Okay, this is all the basic stuff, and I got the gold edition, so we're gonna move this. I'm gonna show off these sweet boxes here. And we got these wonderful little board placements. So, I know a lot of you guys have seen that little mod for Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus where they introduced the tapeworms for, it's a boss in the game. So essentially the whole point is you want to connect things across the board, kind of like dominoes, and grow out a super long tapeworm without it being cut off by the other players. Good example of how the cards can work. Let's open up one of these boxes. Get the real good stuff here. Ah, here we are. Instructions are right here. Are these going to be the heads of the worms? Alrighty. Some more playing cards like the rainbow worm and stuff like that for everybody to use. Alrighty. So, here we are. Basic instructions. Place the start tile down in the middle of the table between all players. Shuffle the deck and deal out 5 cards to each player. Players take turns clockwise. During each turn, the active player first draws a card from the tapeworm deck, then plays a card from their hand that matches the color of any open segment on the table. If the card played doesn't end or change color, the player may attach another card to the previous and repeat until they place a card that ends the color sequence or they run out of cards of that color to play. If you make a connected loop when you play your segment, discard 2 cards. The first to play their last card wins. More instructions in the booklet. So on the other side here, we have things that you can do to each worm. When you dig, you draw, then discard a card. When you swap, you choose a player and look at their hand. Take a card from it and give them one. Hatching. Force another player to draw a card. Peek. Draw a card, then put it from your hand on top of the deck. You can cut, which cuts a segment that matches the color of the card cut, then discard all cards attached. You may keep playing cards matching the cut color from the segment that was cut off, and then there's of course the wild card. Alright, let's get the plastic off of this bad boy. I think because I got a specific edition, they may even give me some tapeworm cards to go with Binding of Isaac 4 Souls. but we're gonna find out. Let's open up this box right here. So, more tapeworm decals. Open that up. Okay, an explanation of the rules here. Very nice. Very nice. That's a seal, so when that opens up, it's open for good. This is the Safe for Work edition, right? Yes, this is. Okay, so if the shapes look weird, letting you know I did open up the Safe for Work. Okay, there go the 4 Souls cards. So we got some stickers. Again, this is the Safe for Work edition that I've opened up, not the Not Safe for Work edition. That one I'm not going to open up on camera. Alright, so some examples of the cards for the digging pile. Purge Worm. The end of each of your turns, you may discard a card from your hand if you did draw a card. I'm guessing just like 4 Souls, they're going to have an online site that explains the rules a bit more. I'm just glad I backed this up. My main reason for backing it up is to get the 4 Souls variations of the cards, but if it means I get another interesting card game to play, then sure. So much plastic to open up, man. Alrighty. Use my mechanical pencil here just to poke the hole right up in the side. I want to see exactly what some of these other cards look like. Jeez, so much plastic to open up. Gotta say, Ed, you guys, whoever you work with to package all of this stuff, they package this very well. This had the bubble wrap, everything. It's like, wow. Alrighty. Now let's see how we go through our dig pile. The wad of digging cards. So we have all these segments of cards, as you can see. Pieces of worms. Remember, okay, there goes the end head. Good, good, good. Don't want to go through all of these cards just to show off some of them because, okay, there goes a cut card. Very nice. All these weird colors. Hey, look, this worm looks like Isaac. Here's another head. I'm guessing that would have been Steven as a worm. Alright. There's that. Let me see what these white cards are. Okay. Just more tapeworm cards. That's fine. Again, things you can do. This must be the starting card. Good. More rules, and we have our characters. So, we have Boris for our black worm, Greg for our red worm, Minkus for the white worm, Petunia for the pink worm. So, yeah, we got one for the girls. We have our conjoined worm. We have a grave worm, murder worm, peeper worm, purge worm, and last one ours, Psy worm. So we got a lot of different worm characters here. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Multiplayer worms, man. Gotta have that stuff. Alrighty. Having the deluxe edition is nice. Now, once coronavirus kicks out of here, which apparently the news said they had another airborne strain and that England was locked down. Once that gets under control, you can best believe I can go and play a little Tapeworm at my local's card shop, which will be great to do again. Alright, these are the 4 Souls cards. I'm going to set them aside. We'll open those last. Alrighty, so much fun looking Tapeworm based stuff. Oh, there's so much to open. Okay. Close this so these cards don't scatter everywhere. Part of me is like, open up the non-safe for work edition. I'm like, no. No. Not opening up the not safe for work edition. That's not worth getting a strike for. Okay. Luckily, I still have my box with the 4 Souls cards in it. So, I can just add this to it. Alright, we got the plastic off of this box. Let's see what's in here. Unless it's just extra cards. Okay. Guess it's extra cards, huh? Yep, extra cards. Okay. We don't need to open all that then. So, let's take a look at the 4 Souls cards. So, here's the Rainbow Tapeworm. Oh my goodness, it's a foil. Very nice. I will definitely be adding... Oh, it's a trinket. Because in the actual game, the Rainbow Worm is a trinket. At the start of your turn, roll 1 to 3, nothing. 4 to 6, this becomes a copy of any non-eternal item in play till the end of your turn. And, of course, it's a trinket. Alright. Treasure deck. Number 1. White Proglatoid. Put an egg counter on another player. Players with egg counters can be attacked as if they were monsters with a 4 dice roll. When a player with an egg counter dies, remove all their egg counters, and the player that kills them loots 1. Okay. I like how these are foils. Next up, Red Proglatoid. Okay, so each of the members of the main game, the first 4, are all Proglatoids. Pay 5 cents, put an egg counter on a player or monster. Players and monsters with egg counters gain +1 damage for each egg counter on them. If that player or monster dies, remove all their egg counters. Alright, that's good. Just show off these bad boys right here. Next up, Black Proglatoid. At the start and end of your turn, you may put an egg counter on a player or monster without one. Each time the player or monster with an egg counter dies, remove their counters. Each player without an egg counter gains a cent for each egg counter removed in this way. Okay. So that takes care of the treasure cards. We now have from the monster deck. Here's the Tapeworm itself. 4 health, 2+ dice. Ooh, deals 4 damage. Ooh. So if you're playing 4 Souls and you do this, you got to be careful, because if you don't roll a 2, that could essentially kill any player. When this dies, put an egg counter on the active player. When a player with an egg counter dies and this is discarded, and this card is in the discard pile, remove their egg counters and put this back into an active monster slot. You loot 4 after killing it. Not bad. So we got the monster. And then the character tapeworm. And their starting item is the pink troglodyte. So, let's read how you work. Oh wait, this is the character card, so we already know how you work. Now the eternal item is the pink troglodyte. Add or remove egg counters from a player or monster. Each time a player or monster with an egg counter dies, each player without one loots equal to the number of egg counters on that player or monster. Interesting. So, it's going to be a real interesting way to add the tapeworm to each of the decks and the character startup. So, again, I can hopefully add all this stuff in, and there we go. So, that concludes my tapeworm opening, apparently. This was nice. I was not expecting this today. But yeah, tapeworm opening. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Thank you, Edmund McMillan, for another card game. I do plan on adding all of this stuff to 4 Souls, and maybe somebody I play with, once Corona dies down, will actually play as the tapeworm or against the tapeworm. Yep. But for now, thank you guys so much. Be sure to like, sub, and bell for more content. But it's time for me to take my cards to the box because I'm done. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.